flipping hot. Inside, I think it's 8. Um, the air quality is 50, so it's not. It's muggy, humid. But I can only mow the front and the side because the grass is so dry. We haven't had rain, but we're supposed to get rain all this week. In fact, it's supposed to start at 11. And it's what, 10:30 now? Yeah, 10:30. So yeah, I could only mow the front and the side and around the Rose of Sharon. Look how dry it is. I don't think I've ever seen it this dry. We've had some dry spells, but this one was bad. People's wells they're having to go to the laundromats. They can't wash clothes at home because the wells are low. It's a little green down there where it gets the shade, but it's still not high enough. Bees are loving it. I use my old mower to mow around the Rose of Sharon bush. I don't use the new Honda to do that. But this one's been a good mower, this old Briggs & Stratton. They're good mowers. She starts first pull every time, never lets me down. And look, I got a rose. Yeah, there's the Honda. I used it on the front and the side. And of course, I'll have to mow between the two lilacs. This one's a white one that needs trimmed again. This one's purple. They didn't do too well this season, but since I trimmed them, they might be okay for next season. Now I need to pull the weeds here around the meter. But yeah, see the white lilac bush is getting up against the window again. I had it all trimmed down. You can see where I trimmed it down to. Of course, it grows, which is what it's supposed to do. I forgot to take my bird feeder in. Oh well. I think it's gonna hurt it. Whew. So I'll show you the front. It's a little bit here. There goes the mailman up the hill. A little bit here on the side. In front of the garage, not too much. Oh, the breeze feels good. There's down the hill where the deer come up out from the park. One of them was playing with Kiri. Oh my gosh, my sidewalk needs cleaned again because we had a downpour and all the rocks washed down onto it again. It's like a never-ending battle. Hey, look, the flower my sister Vicky gave me. Hey, Bill, how's it going? Hi, Buttercup. Hope you guys are having a marvelous Monday. I do not like Mondays. But yeah, the flower that Sister Vicky gave me 2 years ago for my birthday, I kept it alive in the house, put it back out this year. I don't think I'll keep it next year. I'm surprised I managed to keep it alive that much. But it was, when she got it for me, of course, it was all full, all the way around that pot. Beautiful flowers. Some of you probably saw it. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna, I just wanted to keep it alive one more year. I don't think I'm gonna do it again. I still gotta sweep. Yeah, it's not too much of a front yard. Oh, look, guys, Andy did this. My son-in-law, Jessica's husband, Andy. He put Charlie on the stop sign. We have a Facebook post. It's called Traveling Toothpick. It's a private account. You can ask to join if you guys, anybody has Facebook. But it's called Traveling Toothpick. And when Jed went to Tennessee, he put him up all over Tennessee. And then I put him up in the Bob's drive-thru here in town. And then Angie put him, when we went to see Alanis and Joan Jett, she put him there, but she didn't take a picture. But she put him at the Odd Mall we went to, Assembly of Odd. That was so cool. It was in an old church, and there was a cemetery there. It was awesome. But you could tell how high my grass was on the side and in the front, because the mower was like mulching it. Here's where I planted my lily. Some kind of bugs are getting to it. I need to put that diatomaceous powder, whatever it's called, around it. Because it's not harmful to pets or humans, but it rips up the skeletons of the bugs. It just shreds their bodies. Well, I'm happy I only have to mow the front and the side and the down around the Rose of Sharon, because, like you guys have seen before, it's like an hour and a half. I used to be able to do it and not take a break, but not anymore. And I'm 68. I kept saying I was 69. I'm not 69. I'm 68. Woodsy was doing that too the other night up there at Jessica's. He said, I'm 69. I said, no, you're not. You was born 56, same year I was. You're 68. But I made the same mistake. I kept telling people I was 69. Anywho, yeah, years ago when I moved for Mom, I was much younger. 40-something. And I could mow this whole yard without taking a break. Not now. I can't even walk down to the end of it, guys, because I'll lose service. You can hear it crunching. It's so dry. It's like crunching under my feet. Kitty cats were out this morning. Eli and Carrie, they went in, and as soon as they went in, I pulled the mower out. I had to wait for the dew to dry. Yeah, I don't think I'll mow down in there. It's not very high yet. Not as high as it was in the front and the side. Yeah, it goes all the way down to the alley. This is actually 2 lots here. Oh, jeez. It's always something when you own a home. And lately I haven't had lost my passion. I don't want to do any projects anymore. I know once I get started on something, it would make me feel better and take my mind off things. Oh, I should do that little patch right there, but I'm going to take a break right now. But yeah, I know once I get started, I need to weed the flower garden again too. I'll get it done. I'll be happy about it when it's done. Like, I haven't done much with the upstairs. I need to paint that small room upstairs. I need to paint them around the windowsills up there and down here. But I just haven't had I don't know. It's like, where is my motivation? Looks I'm not the only one mowing today. Like I said, it's going to rain all week. All week. I still haven't got that freaking junk cleaned up. Grandson from Chicago, Peyton, he's here for another week. I spent the night up at Jessica's the other night before last, Saturday night. So he hasn't come here yet. And then Sunday night he went and saw Charlie and Angie's kids, Slade, Leonidas, Elena, Ozzy. He went and saw them and stayed there, so I haven't seen him yet. But I was hoping I would get the roll off while he was here, so him, Leonidas, and Landon can come and get all this stuff underneath the porch out of here. Some of it they left, some of it I threw out, like the kitchen carpet and the padding and storm door that was in the basement that doesn't I can't put back on because it's busted. It's too far gone. And then the shed, I need to finish cleaning out the shed, and then all that stuff in the basement that I cleaned up and bagged up, it needs to go. Is that Mister? Is that our Mister? I can't read. I'm sorry. Here. Oh, shout out, please. Shout out. Let me get my glasses. They're up here on the stand. Man, I just stopped mowing, so I'm like wobbly. And this heat don't help. Okay, let me get my... At least I remember to bring them out here. Shout out to Mr. Whopper 2.0. So if anybody wants to join Mr. Whoppers, check him out, sub him up, share him out. Thanks, Bill. Yeah. You know, it's weird. It's like I haven't really had the time because, you know, life does go on and shit happens and we do stuff and I've been around people. It's like I just need to do that, really. I haven't really had a chance to let it all go, let it all out. But I gotta do that. Oh, it's a kid? Okay, well then you can take him out, please. You or Bill. We don't allow kids in the channel. Sorry, sweetheart. You'll have to go to a kid channel. That would probably be best for you. But happy Monday. Yeah, that's what... Thanks, Bill. Oh my gosh, Bill. You're so encouraging. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's what I try to do. Get through one day at a time. Some days are easier, some days are harder. But yeah, his wife just made that group, and so I was looking at that. She made me an admin. She asked me first, and I said sure, and she made Jessica an admin. They put oh my gosh, we're sitting around drinking. I did a video. You guys want to check it out? We were sitting around after the birthday party for Ida. She turned 10. We were sitting around drinking. Of course, they were smoking, and they were discussing, I don't think it was on the video, that part, but they were discussing how to go and put this Charlie sticker up on this sign that said Sunshine Street, because Sunshine was Angie's club name in the Grim Reapers. And it's kind of an inside joke. But anyways, so Jessica wanted to put the Charlie up on the sign that said Sunshine, so they're thinking about and talking about, and Andy's like really logical. Like he was one of the people that had a photographic memory. Like he got the most scholarships ever in our high school when he was in school, my daughter's husband. So he's like all like, you guys are like just, you know, you're giving it too much thought. We just need to go done, do this. Well, we're not going to get caught. But anyways, they were thinking on it and saying, let's do it this way. Let's do it that way. He said, come on, let's just go do it. So they went, and Charlie's younger brother, Jared, from his second marriage. Let's see, Jared's probably 30? I forget how many years younger he is from Jed. Yeah, he's 30-something. Yeah. And anyways, Jared, and they all look alike. Oh my gosh, Charlie and Jed and Jared look alike. They're hard to tell apart, especially Jed and Charlie. Anyways, Jared just shimmies right up the frickin' street sign, and it's a high street sign. They're taller than our street signs here. Anyways, he shimmies right up it like a monkey. Jessica put a video of that on the page, the traveling toothpick. And he slapped it up there, and then they didn't even take a picture. They were like, let's get out of here. And it was like, I don't know. I went to bed at 1. So it was after that. Anyways, they didn't get caught. Thanks to Buttercup. Thanks for taking that child out. Yeah, so they got that done. Jessica took a picture of it the next day in the daylight. She said, "Well, I can't see this video." I said, "Give it here. All you gotta do is edit it." She don't know too much about that kind of stuff. So I edited it for her and made it lighter so you could see Jared actually shimmying up that street sign. I just wonder how long it'll stay on here. Like him on the south side, him at Bob's drive-thru. Nobody's gonna touch it. You know, the cops aren't gonna say anything. But Circleville, they might just have somebody take that off of there. But what are you guys doing? What are you doing, Bill? What are you doing, Buttercup? How's your day going so far? Oh, there's a black and white kitty down there. That's the one that usually follows the deer around. You probably can't see it. Let's zoom in. Oh, it might help if I stood up. You see him down there? Black and white. Laying by that white post. Him and another cat, a gray striped one, they come up out of the park with a deer. It's the weirdest thing. They're like buddies. Look at that sky. It's gonna start raining. Glad I got done. Well, except for that little bit, but that's not much, and it's still kind of brown underneath there. So I'll let that go. I'm sad because my yard looks shitty. To me, anyway. I don't like it, the way it looks. So, Bill, do you have to mow? I think Buttercup told me she doesn't mow. Do you mow, Bill? Cat sitting for 2 weeks. Oh, you're cat sitting? A very spoiled orange cat. Aw. That's true, Buttercup, baby. That's very true. Never even thought of that. Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple mourning doves down there. The cat was watching them. You use a weed whacker. Things grow fast here, I bet. Yeah, it's very humid here today. Very humid. Like I said, poor air quality, but had to be done because it's going to rain all freaking week long. Which, like I said, it's a good thing because the grass is so freaking dry. It crunches under your feet, and the wells are so low. Poor Angie's having to go to the laundromat. $80 a shot. But it's 4 of them, 3 kids and her. So, and it's nice having well water because you don't have to water bill. But then when, yeah, lucky orange cat. Bill's taking good care of it, I'm sure. Spoiled. Did they leave you a list like it has to have this at this time? You have to do this. There's Eli looking out. You're not getting out, Eli. It's too hot now. The morning's cool. I don't even know what the temperature is. It was 77, I think, when I started. Trying to think of what I could do. I wanted to get that small bedroom up there painted before Peyton came. But heck, he might only stay one night with me. You know, the older the kids get, the more they don't want to hang around with Grandma. Like the twins are 19, Slade and Elena. They're, well, she goes by Ozzy. He goes by Ozzy. He's not. He's a girl, but he's not a boy. You know what I mean? He's gender fluid. He doesn't like look at people as female, male. So, yeah, his name is Ozzy. Anyways, they're 19. Leonidas and Landon in August will be 17. So yeah, they're at the age. Peyton is He'll be 16 in October. I think it's October or November. I got too many of them. I think it's October. Anyways, they're too old. They don't want to hang with Grandma anymore. So I think the last time he stayed here, I only had him one night then. But if I can get that freaking roll off, I just need to call him. Then I could get all this junk out of here. It's bugging me. It's been bugging me for a year now, ever since I've been here. Every time I look at it, I'm like, fuck, I need to get that. I never knew anybody lived there. The mailman just put me on that little house. I never hardly see a light on there. I can't see it because of the fence. No, I'm not filming you, mailman. Or whatever you are. Yeah, I think it's U.S. mail. Wasn't brown, so it wasn't UPS. I just serve him. If he was my cat, he would quickly learn to eat what I offer. Oh, spoiled like that. Oh, my sister's cat, Ebony, Siamese like Eli. Ebony only ate one type of cat food. Well, now Ebony lives with Vicky's best friend Pam that she worked with, and I tried to keep Ebony, and Ebony wouldn't have. Ebony doesn't like to be around other cats, so she wouldn't get along with Eli and Kiri. So Pam said, "I'll try. I'll take her." So Pam took her, and Pam has other cats, but they're mainly outside. I think she has one inside, and it goes inside now. So she's keeping Ebony inside, but the other cat goes in now. So far it's working out. But anyways, Ebony would only eat one type of cat food. And Vicky was having a hard time finding it in the stores, especially around COVID. And I said, just try feeding her something else. She gets hungry enough, she'll eat it, but she wouldn't do it because she spoiled her. So she was ordering it off of Amazon. Started ordering from that Chewy. Like, I'll be damned if I do that. I mean, my cats tend to like the seafood type. I feed them Friskies. They didn't care for 9 lives. They eat Purina cat chow. Eli eats the Purina cat chow. Carrie eats the Purina kitten chow until October. She'll be, around Halloween, she'll be a year old. And then I won't have to buy the kitten chow anymore. And then I serve them, of course, the canned food. And they did not like my knives, so I got Friskies, and they like that. But they only like the seafood variety. They like the one that has whitefish, tuna, salmon, but it's all seafood. But at least they eat all the cans that are in the, I buy it like the 24 pack. At least they eat all the cans. They don't like just like one type of can in the case. I think it's 24. It comes to 24 and 32 maybe. I think I get pretty sure I get the smaller one, 24. But so you're taking care of the spoiled cat in that way, huh? It only likes to eat one type of food. Buttercup, you used to mow, but you got tired of sneezing. Oh yeah, I have to take a Benadryl before I mow. Yep, my nose would be running right now, and yes, I'd be coughing. And I don't sneeze so much as I cough. Like stuff will get in my throat. Yeah, Andrew, my friend, he joined the gym with me. Or he joined my gym. He didn't join it with me. He didn't join it the day I joined, but he has joined it, so me and him are motivating each other to keep going. Anyways, he pays to have both his lawns mowed. The house he lives in now that he owns, and the house that his great grandmother, where he grew up, she raised him. His mom didn't, she did. So she left him the house because he took care of her and great grandpa. So both those yards, anyways, he's in charge, and he pays his brother 35 each to mow them because he don't have time to mow them. He said because he works every day except Saturday and Sunday. And it's like, I mean, that's cheap because it's his brother. Because if I tried to get somebody to mow this yard, it would be 75 at least. It's terrible what people charge nowadays to mow. So as long as I can do it myself, I'm going to do it. There's so many birds around here and critters. So I've been following speaking of critters, George the Fox. I think I talked about him before that Charlie rescued. He's so big now. He's like probably full grown. I don't know how long before a fox goes from kit to fox, or what? I guess that's what they call them when they're full grown. Fox. I know they're kits when they're babies. Anyways, the fox is big now. He's got a big giant wheel that he runs in like a hamster. She just got it for him. It's the cutest thing. But he's at like a wildlife place, like a where they teach them to go back into the wild. And she didn't know if he's going to be able to go back into the wild, so he might become an ambassador, like where they travel to different, like Ida and Edith were going to this summer camp at the park right down the street from their house, and they had brought in a turtle and a possum and something else. There was three animals. They got to pet the possum. Forget what the other animal was. Anyways, they were called ambassador animals, and they travel around to different places. Yeah, he can't be released because he's too tame. So he's going to be a ambassador. We went to a conservatory, Franklin Conservatory in Columbus, and they had that. They brought animals. They brought them from the zoo though, and they showed them to all the kids at the zoo. It was a certain day you could go and see them, or not the zoo, the, the conservatory. Jeez, Louise. But yeah, that's what George's going to be, an ambassador, because he's so tame. But I think that lady there, she kind of made him tame. Yeah, I think if you get an animal as a baby, they don't know any different. I mean, yeah, they have instincts to hunt, but she was trying to teach him to do that. She was trying to rehabilitate him, turn him into a fox so he could be released, but that didn't work. He's like a dog. I think that's super cool. But in a lot of states, you can't have one without a. Ohio's one of them. You have to get a permit to have it. But anyways, yeah, I don't know where he'll go. If he'll go like to libraries. I know the library in Circleville did that too. They brought animals. They had a pony in the library. It was funny. It had something like not a diaper, but something they strapped underneath its tail. So if it went, it was funny. It wasn't there very long. I think they do bring them for like an hour or something. Two libraries we went to did that. One in Circleville, and then another one brought reptiles that she would take the kids to. But see, she homeschools the kids, so she wants to get them. She puts them in a lot of, like they play volleyball or soccer. I mean, I get those two confused. They play soccer. She's the assistant coach now on Edith's team. Jessica is. But anyways, to allow them to have socialization, I mean, you can sign homeschool kids up for programs like that. They're not school run programs. I guess they are. They're school run for homeschoolers. But anyway, she likes to take them to different things, so know how to hang out with other human beings. Oh, it's not a cage, man. It's huge. Too bad you don't have Facebook. You could see it. It's a huge enclosure. It is in no way a cage. He has a run. He can run around the whole freaking enclosure. He's got so many things in there. He's got a swing that he plays on. He's got that wheel now that he gets exercise on. He's got a big cat tower that he climbs up and down. Yeah, it's in her backyard. It's a huge enclosure. Yeah, this lady's, she's set up. She's I want to say she's a nonprofit, but she accepts donations, of course. Yeah, it's called Wild something. I think I posted it in my community page, the link to it. But you have to have Facebook or the link. Buttercup said she tried and the link wouldn't take her to it because she doesn't have Facebook. But yeah, he's not in no type of cage. He's got to run the whole yard. He just can't get out. But it's not like a little tiny cage or nothing. Yeah, she rescues animals. She has animals. She has possums. She has raccoons. And she releases those. I don't think she's ever kept possums or raccoons. And she had planned on releasing George, but he was just too tame. I'm glad I got to hold him when he was a baby. Never held a fox before. Yeah, they're getting him a female fox. They're getting him well, I don't know if it's going to be female, but she said they're getting him a fox friend. Probably another rescue fox that can't be rehabilitated, can't be released. Because if you release them, they don't know how to hunt. They're just going to starve. Because they know to get food from a human. So yeah, it's a shame that he can't be. I agree that he can't be released because she was going to bring him back to Angie's where he was born and release him there, but she can't do that. He's too freaking tame and used to humans' feet for his food. I never knew too much about that until. I mean, I've seen animals at different places that were ambassadors, but I never really gave it much thought. I never knew that they could actually become tame like that and dependent on humans for food instead of being able to hunt in the wild like they would if they were, born and stayed in captivity. But this one would have died if Charlie hadn't have fashioned a loop and got him up out of that foundation. That's why he was malnourished because who knows how long he was down in there after he was born. Once he fell down in there, he couldn't climb back out, and Mama couldn't get him back out. So who knows how long he was in there and didn't get nourishment from her. So, yeah, and then after Charlie got him out of there, he was used to them. But she stayed there. She would come. She would bring the other ones. She would come. But she wouldn't, like, try to attack Charlie or nothing. I think she knew he was helping him. Because he saw she had, like, two other ones. But she wouldn't get close to Charlie. So when he got the baby out of there, and then they started taking care of the baby. And when he passed away, Angie didn't feel like she could do it. She could give him the proper, like that wild place could. So she looked around and she found that one that said it would take it. And I guess a couple other ones said they didn't take foxes. And now he's got merchandise. He's got like phone covers, like Android and iPhone covers. You can buy T-shirts. Let's see what else. Hoodies with George's picture on them. He's so gorgeous. He's a good-looking fox. Yeah, the mom would have came back, but she couldn't get to the baby, and the baby couldn't get to her, so wouldn't have done any good. It was probably sad. She probably sat there and cried, and he probably cried. Because he couldn't climb out from the foundation that he fell into. It was an old barn silo. There was two of them on Charlie's property. One was taken down. There was just the bricks stacked on top of each other, and the baby fell down in there. And I don't know how many feet it was from the top brick to the bottom brick where he laid, and he couldn't climb out, and Mama couldn't get him. So Charlie tried putting like a big long pole down in there, thinking maybe it would climb up it, but that didn't work. Because I know if raccoons are stuck in a dumpster, you can put a log and they'll climb right up that log and get out of the dumpster before they get crushed in the garbage can by the garbage truck. I mean, anyways, because they're called garbage pandas, those raccoons. I have to put bricks on my garbage can lid, or they'll get into it and tear everything out. But I haven't seen any lately. It's weird. I have not seen any raccoons. Anyways, that was the situation. So, yeah, the mom probably was coming back at night, but that's probably how he heard it. Yeah, Charlie had tried to have chickens out there, and he had a chicken coop. And I think I showed that on my video, one of my videos. I showed the chickens. But a coyote or a fox got him. Took all his chickens. No matter what he did to the chicken enclosure, those crafty animals got in there. But I guess the mama fox wasn't smart enough to get baby out. She couldn't. She couldn't go down in there. He couldn't climb out. So at least he's alive today, because Charlie rescued him. Poor little thing. He was so malnutrition. How do you say that? Malnourished. That his back legs, he dragged them because his bones were messed up because he didn't get mama's milk. But now he's all better. Now his back legs are fine. Yeah, Leonidas wanted to keep him. Leonidas was the one that was taking care of him. So he was sad. he just went down. He was looking out the door. It's not time for you to eat yet. You're not coming out. It's too freaking hot. Let's see. I got 4 people in here. There was 5. Oh, that's okay, Buttercup. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate that. I saw you were texting me. Sorry I didn't answer you because I already had the stream going. Yeah, I'm not going to stay on much longer. And Bill's in here. He's got me. Thanks, Bill. There's only 4 in here. Usually I've done verticals before. I can't figure out. That's another reason why I want Peyton to come here. So he can set up everything that I need to set up. It's so quiet back here. I don't seldom sit out front because too many cars go up and down that road. Sometimes when Dwayne and Marcy's here, they like to sit out front. They go out front instead of come out back. Jessica always comes out back. But yeah, Andy made them a nice patio, and there's a fire pit. It's nice we had a fire Saturday night. Then he took, ever since they got their dog Betty, Betty goes outside, they have a fenced-in yard. And Betty pees in the yard, and it's ruining their grass, so Andy doesn't have to mow, but they had a nice yard. But, they love Betty. So They put these blocks. Andy put these blocks, square blocks down, stepping stones, like pavers, whatever you call them, like those things Blackbird used to when he worked at the factory in Vegas. He was checking them to see if they could be sold or not, um, like that. But these are flat, that you can walk on. He put those all the way out from the patio that he made, all the way out to the back gate to where you go to get into the cars for the ones that parked around back. And they park around front too. I think Andy's is usually around back, his work car and his truck, and then the Moo van, the van they bought for the festival shows to put all their stuff in that they sell at the festivals, their vendor stuff. It sits out back. Anyway, he did that. It looks really nice. So I don't know if you can see that in the video that I made Saturday night. I think you can see I'm pretty sure you can see the fire pit. I showed it. Anyways, I was telling Andy how nice it looked and what a good job he did. It does look really nice. Because since the grass got all ruined, it was mud. It was just dirt, and then every time it rained, it was mud. So now he's got these nice pavers, or whatever they're called, to walk on, so you don't get your feet all muddy. I think my neighbor Guy's out. I can hear him talking. He might have let his German Shepherd out. Oh, he's got his back door open. He's talking. He's probably wanting me to go in so he can let the... Well, no, the cats aren't out here. He can let the dog out. He's really neighborly. He tries not to let the dog out when the cats are out. Not vice versa. I try not to let the cats out if the dog's out. Because the dog will pay attention to the cats and it won't use the bathroom like he wants it to do. He's going to have merchandise on his paranormal channel. I think I posted that link before too. I should probably repost that in my community page. The link to Guy's channel. But yeah, he's going to have tie-dye t-shirts. See, I forget. Oh, he went to Salt Fork State Park. There's a witch there, apparently. And it was spooky. He got some readings and stuff. Yeah, he's cool to watch. He went to Mickey Gillies. He went to the lady that chopped her mom and dad up with a hatchet. There's a shoot, dude. I didn't get the grass cleaned off the road out front. Sorry. It's not much though. I always like to clean the grass off from the road because of motorcyclists. Because, Jed and Charlie. Anyways, what is that? She gave her mother 32 or something, and she saw what she'd done. She gave her father 31, I don't know, 30 and then 31. I don't know the numbers, but do you guys know who I'm talking about? He went to that house. He went to Salem too. He went to Salem. Oh no, years ago when I was in high school, I went to the High State Fair. No, I don't go. Jessica got 3 tickets from, I think, the library, and she gave them to her neighbor Saturday. He come over to get his daughter and son that came to Ida's party. She said, "Hey, do you go to the High State Fair?" And he said, "My wife's been bugging me to go, but I don't really care to go." But he says, "I guess I have to. Happy wife, happy life." She said, "Well, hold on, I got 3 tickets." So he'll just have to pay for one of the kids to get in. You saw the Ohio players at the Ohio State Fair. I see they are performing there again this weekend. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's in Columbus. Nope, I don't do that. I loved to do that when I was younger. We went to, let's see, Circleville County Fair once. Took the kids and saw all the exhibits, and the horses and all that stuff, all the animals. I think, yeah, I put a little video up of that on my channel. Saw a cow getting washed. Saw a cow getting a bath. Yeah, that'd be cool to see them. They're good, the high players. Yeah. No, I want to go to the rodeo, our local rodeo, and every time I like see it posted on Facebook, and I put going, and then of course it comes up and reminds you. It's like either I'm somewhere doing something else, or I forgot about it, and it's too late. By the time I see the reminder, it's like the next day or that night, and it's already started, and I'm already drinking, so I don't drive. I don't know. This time I'm bound to term. It's in August. There's one in August. They've had some, but I missed them because I was at other things. But yeah, I want to go to the rodeo and film that. We have a Belmont County Fair here at the fairgrounds, new fairgrounds, as a matter of fact, in St. Clairsville, our county seat. That'd be cool to go to it and just walk around. Fairgrounds used to be at the football stadium. It wasn't very big. They have a demolition derby, but now they have a new fairgrounds. It's a lot bigger and nicer. We always went because the kids like to ride the rides, and I like to go see the animal exhibits and the horses, and I'd like to watch the demolition derby. I don't even remember who was there when I went to the high state fair because I was in high school. Went with my then boyfriend, his best friend, and my sister Marcy. Jeez, that was in the 70s. And I got married, started traveling all around, going where the work was at the time, and then having kids. But yeah, I took the kids to the Belmont County Fair. Like I said, they love to ride the rides and play the carnival games. They weren't big into looking at the animals. They were never in 4-H. I was in 4-H when I was young, growing up in Belmont. My mom was a 4-H leader. And Girl Scouts, Cub Scout, Girl Scouts. Brownies. I think it was Brownies, not Cub Scouts, that's boys. I think it was Brownies and then Girl Scouts. And me and Marcy, I don't think Vicky was ever in it. Anyway, my kids weren't interested in any of that stuff. They just wanted to ride the rides, run around with their friends. And then they liked the demolition derby too. Yeah, that's in September, the Belmont County Fair. And then, of course, the big pumpkin festival's in September. That's going to be rough because it'll be the first one without Vicky. Me and Marcy and Vicky always took our picture in front of the giant pumpkin. Um, I know there's going to be some tears shed then for me and Marcy. And we went to that. It's 50 some years now. I forget what the exact number is. I'm thinking it's 57 maybe. Anyways, we went to it when we were kids. And then one of my first jobs, yeah, I think it was my first job before I was old enough to work at a regular job at the pizza shop. I chopped onions, cut up onions for DeRusso sausages for their little food truck. Yeah, a lot of kids in town got jobs during the Pumpkin Festival. Anywho, we went there when we was kids, and then we took all of our children there. And then my grandkids, my kids took the grandkids. It's just a big thing in this town every year in September. But yeah, this will be the first year. Just be me and Vicky. Us three girls used to take Mom. It's big doings. Rosie says, do it up. You remember the sideshows, saw the snake lady. Oh, cool. The poster was of a sexy, scantily clad woman with snakes. Reality was a heavy-set older woman seated on a chair in a pit with sluggish snakes. Oh, Bill. I wonder if she was ever resembled that poster. It's been an old poster just to draw the crowds. Or maybe it was a newer poster and it was just, what do they call it? Sleight of hand. Tricks of the trade. Crowd drawer. And it's getting darker. It feels like it's gonna rain, but I don't know. It was supposed to start at 11. Oh, it's only 11:21. No resemblance. Thanks for making me chuckle, Bill. Appreciate that. I have no idea what I'm gonna have for lunch. I think I'll make a salad. Shoot, I was trying to think if I had something for a wrap. Nope. I have the tortillas, but I don't have the meat. I don't have chicken. Crap. Yeah, I think I'll just throw together a salad. That sounds good. It's too hot to cook anyway. So yeah, my gym routines, it's just the times change because usually I'd get up, tend to the cats, do what I had to do around here, and then go to the gym. Well, now I'm not going to the gym till 5 because that's when Andrew gets done working. But I might sit it out today. I usually don't go on the days I mow because that's enough freaking cardio and sweating. The gym still hasn't gotten the AC fixed, so not only do you burn calories and you get a cardio workout, you also sweat like you're in a freaking sauna, especially because it's been in the 90s and the humidity makes it feel even hotter. But that's good. I'll probably be bitching when she gets the AC fixed. I'll be like, I can't work up a sweat. It was funny. I joined the gym because it had been so hot here and I couldn't walk around the park. Even down around the lake, it wasn't much better. So I thought, I know, I'll hit that new gym up, see what it's like. And then, no AC. AC's broke. And there is a sauna in there, but nobody's using it. Of course, they don't need to. Oh, there's a hummingbird. Is that a hummingbird or that's a butterfly? Yeah, that's a flutterby. That's not a hummingbird. But they do come to this Rose of Sharon, but it's almost done now. And they come to those trumpet flowers, and they're almost done. The trumpet flowers are all dried up. Yes, I don't have to hang. I was telling Andy that because him and Jessica have hummingbird feeders, and we seen them out there Sunday morning. And I said I was gonna get one and hang it, but they come to the trumpet flowers. They come to the Rose of Sharon, so I really don't have to do that. They get shit naturally. I don't have to put sugar water out. Whenever I did have a hummingbird feeder, though, I never put that red dye in it. See, it's not good. Food coloring, I mean, not dye, food coloring. I just put sugar. I would put sugar water. But they're getting it natural, so I don't have to do that. I should put that bird feeder away till winter, so it lasts longer. Some people feed the birds all year long. I'm not one of those people. I only feed them in the winter when they can't find things to eat. Oh, jeez Louise. Fall's my favorite season. I love summer, but oh my god, that's so stinking hot. I like fall. It's my favorite. Spring too. I like spring. When I was a kid, of course, I like summer better because I was always at the pool swimming. That's something we haven't done. Nobody even went in Jessica's pool because it was too busy partying. The adults were going to go in after the kids went to bed, but it never happened. Jessica and Jared, her half brother, they stayed up all night talking. I'm glad they got the chance to do that. So Jared's girlfriend, Danielle, drove us back. I rode up with them. And Jared slept part of the way. Yeah, it was good seeing him. Hadn't seen him since the service. He used to come to our house and stay. Of course, the kids went to their dad, so they grew up with him. Him and he had a sister, Opal. Opal was his mom's child from a previous marriage, and then her and David got married and they had Jared. And then when kids spend the weekend with their dad, they grew up with Jared and Opal. And I was going to ask him about Opal, but I forgot. She was a lot older than him. She's married with children. Jared never got married yet, but he's only 30 something. Let's see, Jed's 39, so Jared's probably 34, 35. Forget how much younger he was than Jed. And I'm tired. I could sit here and fall asleep if I'd quit talking long enough. Of course, when you go away like that, you don't sleep. Last night I went to bed early. I went to bed at 12:30. But I woke up at frickin' 7. That's the trouble. You go to bed early, you wake up super early. Go to bed late, I still wake up about 8 or 9. Like normally I don't go to bed till 2, sometimes 3. But I am gonna jump off here, so I can put those mowers away and get a shower, figure out what I'm gonna have for lunch. But I'm glad you guys came in. Bill, Buttercup, whoever else came in. The lurkers. Everyone's welcome. You don't have to chat if you don't want to. I appreciate it if when people come in, if they'd please share and like and subscribe. Helps the channel. And I hope everyone has a good rest. I always forget the time difference. I know, Bill, it's what? Is it morning yet there? Is it the middle of the night? I always forget the time difference. I'm sorry. My memory's not good. But anyways, have a good rest of whatever time period you're in. Yeah, it's always good. It's always good when you come in, buddy. Thank you so much. Yeah, up there I got, well, the day before we went, Friday night I only got 4 hours. Up there I probably got, I don't know, probably the same amount, four. Because the kids get up early. Because they go to bed early. It's 10:30 there. Okay, I knew it was night. So have a good rest of your evening, Bill. And thanks so much for coming in. And thanks to you too, Buttercup Baby. And I hope you have a good rest of your Monday. And I'm sure I'll talk to you soon. You're back. You're back, sweetheart, and I'm getting ready to go. I'm getting ready to get off, but I'm sure I'll talk to you soon. I love you. Hope you and Gigi have a good rest of your day. I may let Eli and Carrie out this evening. I don't know. I don't usually let them out in the evenings. It's rare because that's my time to sit and relax. My day's done around 7. Thank you for thank you for coming in, Buttercup Baby. I really, really appreciate that. And have a good rest of your Monday. Have a good rest of your evening, Bill. Love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.